All right, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. So in today's video, we are going to be doing the real world kilowatt miles per kilowatt whatever while towing. We got a U-Haul dolly, and we are headed up to Georgia to go pick up a car. So we're gonna see how the car performs as far as real world testing and range. I think I'm prepared to get like maybe 50% of what the actual range is. So let me show you what state of charge we're at now, and then what we're going to be at our destination, and then we shouldn't have to stop once to charge on the way there at all. All right, so our current state of charge is 93%. I don't think that's right. It says we have 236 miles. I don't think that's right, because when I left the house, it was at like 411. Let me turn this bad boy on real quick. Oh, it may have already calculated with the trailer for 236. All right, for this test, we are unloaded, but with the trailer, we're gonna run 75 miles an hour on Super Cruise, and we are currently getting 1.3 miles per kilowatt hour. All right, so just a little status update. We stopped and used the bathroom, and yeah, so far so good. We're like in, I don't know, BFE, Alabama somewhere. Can't really see, but we're getting right at 1.4, 1.5 miles per kilowatt hour, and we're about an hour and a half away from our destination. All right, so we made it here to Georgia. Just for some reason, the freaking maps went offline, and we're sitting at 15% charge with 51 miles left, and we're about to load the car up, and then we're going to go hit a Tesla supercharger, and then we'll see what this thing does with an actual loaded trailer on the way home. All right, so current status update. We're here in, I think, Albany, Georgia somewhere. There's like 20 Tesla chargers. I hate to be that guy, but we're taking up 2 chargers, maybe 2.5 chargers. They're just not very not worthy, but they're just not set up for people to charge that have a trailer on them. So obviously we have the NACS adapters. You can hear this thing is cooking. We pulled up with about 15% charge, and as you can see right now, we're doing about 352 miles an hour. I'm gonna go back into the dash, and we'll knock that down from 100 to something else. We're actually gonna go grab a bite to eat at Chili's, and then I'll catch up with you guys when we get done charging. All right, so we just finished charging. Had no intentions on charging to 100%, but we did. Let's see what we're at. I think the Tesla app said it was like right around like $70. So with the trailer loaded at 100% juice, we're looking at 2 kilowatts, or we're gonna get 296 miles. And it was about, like I said, $70. I think the charger was only rated at 250 kilowatts, so we didn't get to max it out. Oh, we maxed it out just for a little bit, but this is an expensive charge, because the closest Let's Try America station is not until we get to Shipley, Florida. But yeah, so we're gonna head back home, and then I'll get you guys back up and see what kind of miles per kilowatt hour that we actually get. And yeah, $70 charge at the Tesla charging station. The NACS adapter worked great, and yeah, let's get back on the road. All right, quick little towing update. We're at 1.1 mile per kilowatt hour, and then the total trip is a little over 368 miles at an average of 1.4 miles. The towing with this truck is actually pretty simple. It just seems effortless, being that there's enough power and torque in. It's actually been quite a smooth ride. We were on some back country roads, so the roads weren't as desirable, but yeah, we're good now. We're on the highway headed down 10, and we just got, I think, a little over, I don't know, maybe like an hour and some change until we get home. All right, so we made another stop here in where are we at? Crestview, Florida. I think we're in Crestview, Florida. It's our first time charging at an FPL charger, max 240 kilowatts. I think we arrived at about 24%. 24% is what we arrived at.
And we've already gained 2% in a minute, less than a minute.
Yeah, that's dope. Just to give you a visual inside, we're doing 436 miles an hour. The reason why Connor and I stopped was because we were gonna arrive home at like 10 or 11% of charge, and that didn't account for us having to drop the trailer off, etc., etc. So we're probably just gonna stay here and charge for about 10 minutes and then get back on the road. All right, so we just got back home. Total trip, 484.3 miles with an average of 1.4 kilowatt hours. And the truck did phenomenal. I'm about to go and drop the U-Haul trailer off, and then we'll do a little debrief. All right, all in all, that was a very successful trip. I'd say we were probably towing right around maybe 6,000 pounds, and I think the truck's rated at like 11,000 pounds. I could barely feel the trailer was there, and then once we got loaded with the car, we could tell you were towing something, but it wasn't. That truck towed it with ease. A little bit of range anxiety, of course. Like I said, towards the end, on the way home, we were only getting like 1.1 to 1.2 miles per kilowatt hour, and we got lucky that the 2 times that we stopped to charge, first being the Tesla chargers, like you saw in the previous clip, we were able to pull in, and the second charger, same thing, nobody was there. So the charging infrastructure, as far as towing, or if you had a camper or a boat or something like that, it's not there yet, because obviously none of these chargers are designed for you to pull through or pull in, either back in or you pull straight in. So luckily, that was one of the biggest things I was terrified, was having to unhook the trailer, go drive the truck over to the charger, get that done. But luckily we didn't have to do that today. But this thing is a towing beast. It did phenomenal. Used Super Cruise for like 90% of the way. On the way there, unfortunately, never had this happen before. The maps went offline. So we went the same amount of miles, but we went a back road to avoid highways, and we added an extra 50 minutes. Don't know why that happened. Called OnStar. They said to power cycle the car or hold the hang up button for 15 seconds, let the infotainment center power down and then boot back up. But after turning the truck off, test driving the car, loading it up on the trailer, got back in, punched the maps back to the home destination, and everything was back online like it never happened. Used Super Cruise on the whole way home. But if you have any questions about towing, leave them down in the comment section. I think it did phenomenal. Would make a great tow vehicle for in town, or if you charge from home, all that stuff. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Leave this video a big thumbs up, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified when all my videos come out, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.